If I told you silver is about to make a move that most traders will completely miss. While everyone is distracted by gold and crypto, smart money is quietly positioning in silver. And the next 5 days could decide the direction for the entire month. Stay with me because I am about to show you might change how the silver forever. If we see on a macro and geopolitical setup, we can see that right now global markets are setting on edge. Rising geopolitical tensions across major regions while central bank still struggling between inflation and growth and uncertainty across rate cut from the Federal Reserves. If you see that the trend is still on the upside, okay, overall trend, and if the rate cut delayed, the dollar stays strong, silver face pressures, but if any weak economic data hits, cuts expectation rise, while silver can explode upward. Also remember silver is not just a metal. It is both safe haven like gold and industrial metal used in solar EV tech. So when global growth fares and monetary easing combine, silver often outperforms. As of now, we have seen the silver is trading around 80.7. Okay, and there is from 4 weeks there is a continuous upside, and when it was around 3 weeks I've clearly told you that the fourth candle will be a green candle, because mostly what we have seen when three candles are formed, the fourth candle mostly is a green candle. If you look at the fundamentals also, but see, understand something, that the price of silver is creating and moving in this particular zone. Okay, this is the particular trend we have seen, the price is moving, it is trying to go narrow, and as soon as this trend breaks upside, we can see there will be a further upside movement, and once the price started going below this level, we can see it will fall further low. Okay, this is a weak chart, so you have to understand that the price, your quantity risk SL and target will be as per the week chart. Okay, next week what we can see, these next week we can see the trigger closely will be US inflation data, that is CPI and PPI, bond yield movement, and dollar index strength. If inflation drops, market price in rate cuts can do bullish for silver, but if inflation stays sticky, bearish pressures short term. And also demand from green energy sector is rising fast, so solar panel demands is alone is quietly tightening silver supply. That is why long term investors are accumulating dips. Okay, and on the technical data you have to understand this is a weak chart. Okay, and there is a continuous upside and it is trying to go narrow. So if the price keep moving above this level, what it is showing clearly that it has trying to go narrow, and if we make a trend line, suppose if the price sustain above this level and keep moving above a level of around 82.6, which is a resistance, okay, strong resistance, the price will move up this level towards 83.5, which is an R2. And once the price moving out that particular level, because 83.5 or $83.8, these are weak levels, so probability will be high, the price will go upside and it will move towards $84.3. Okay, understand $84.3 is an important level, and once the price sustain over 83.4, which is an R3, chances will be high it will touch towards a level of around 86.3, okay, which is R4. And once the price moving over R4, we will see the price will touch a level of around 90.3, R5, and if the price going over this level, probability is high it will cross a level of 92.5, okay, R6, and these levels are weak levels. Okay, 90.5 is a weak level, so chance of touching 92.5 will be there. Okay, so understand that the price can go further upside, and trend is also showing an upside. So if the price keep moving above a level of 82.9, chances are high it will cross that level, because 82.9 is a weak level and it can touch 83.9, and once the price sustain above 83.9, we can see a level of 84.2, which is a weak level, so we can see it will touch a level of 86.6, and from there a further high can be seen towards 90. And if the price moving of this level, probability of going towards 92.4 will be there, and then we can see a level of 94, which is again a weak level, so we can see there will be a further rise movement. Okay, but suppose if it started coming down, what you can see, suppose if it started coming down, because see, market is uncertain, so you have to understand, suppose if it started coming down, it can touch a level of $78, which is support 1, and if the price falling below that particular level, chance of touching 76.5 is there, which is support 2. Okay, and if the price moving below that level, we can see a level. When the price started coming down, it can come down towards a level of $78, then to a level of 76.2, and from there a level of 74.7. And once it started falling, it can touch a level of 72.5, then to a level of 69.7, and then it will move towards a level of $67. This particular trend will show a downside only when the price keep moving below 75.9 to a level of 74.4, because there will be a trend breaks downside. So chances of going towards a level of after 67.5, we can see it can go further down towards 63.8 also, and there is a chances that we can see a further fall. Okay, understand that the price can go further low, and I have clearly mentioned a bullish scenario that if the price keep moving over 77.4, a further upside can be seen, or if it started going at 78.9, a further high. But if it keep moving down towards 76.5, we can see a further fall. Okay, any doubt regarding this, you can mail me. I've given the mail IDs also in the description. On a lower time frame, I've clearly mentioned you in my previous videos, or I'll show you on my device chart, where you'll understand how the price is moving on the basis of device chart. See, on the device chart, we have seen it is again trying to form a narrow pattern, but if you see this particular trend, it started going upside. Okay, because two patterns are forming here which you have to be careful. See this particular two patterns. So if the price started falling below a level of $74.4, there is a higher chances we can see a further fall, where then a bearish pattern can be seen, and a further downfall towards a level of around 70.1 can be there after crossing a level of 72.2, then to a level of 71.3, and then it will fall below $79.8, and then it can come down towards 76.6. Understand, if the price started going upside, it can touch a level of 83.6, from there a level of 80. And once the price sustain above a level of 83.5, chances are high it will cross a level of 85.7, and then to a level of 87.2. Okay, so keep trailing your SL by around $1 or $2, so at least you will capture upside movement. Any doubt regarding this, you can mail me. I given the mail IDs also in the description. And silver is getting up, and when its move does not give second chances, so it will be, you will be positioned or watching from the sideline. Okay, understand